Alright guys, I hope you're ready for one heck of a long haul of a video. I'm hoping not. Maybe I can gloss over a few points here. I made a chart to go over some of these units. We're mainly going to be going over these top tier units like S plus and up. I just made this chart. Some people in the comments, they made a few very good points. And so I'm trying to take those into consideration when I do this. Only things I will change here, Bardock, you can go up here. Yeah, Gogeta, Frieza, and Cooler are now there. Those are kind of oversights just on my part. Okay, but now we're gonna shake things up a bit. So, this chart I made. We took 23 units. Just kind of more or less the top ones. You can see like SS4 Goku, Vegeta, Cooler, Janemba, SS3 Goku. There are other 120 leads, but as far as I'm concerned, those ones are pretty much the best. So every other 120 lead will just kind of go behind them. Okay, so I'm gonna say Zeno. So out of a total possible of 42 points, that's the maximum you can get in this list. So we have leader skill. I rated it out of 5 points. Offense, how much damage your units can do. Rated it out of 5 points. Defense, how good defensively are they? How much damage can they not take? That's rated out of 5 points. Their passive gimmick, it's kind of like their X factor in their passive. Like, what do they do that makes them good, right? Consistency, how often can they do super attacks, right? Do they always do super attacks in a turn? Do they always put up the same numbers in a turn? Super attack. This is their super attack effect. Greatly raise attack and defense, raise defense for 1 turn. So at this point, it's just out of 3 points instead of 5. Consistency, back to leader skill, those are out of 5 points. I value those more. Okay, then we have team viability. That is their spot on a team. Would you put them on a team, right? To link well with other characters. That's out of 3. Their link set rated out of 3. Content. How much content in the game are they capable of clearing? So, God of Destruction event, Extreme Super Battle Road, Legendary GT Goku event, stuff like that. Active skill rated out of 3. Out of 3 points. So what does it do? So like there's transforming units, for example. That's like, okay, it's an active skill. It doesn't really do anything though. I will also say transforming units, I did take their transformed state into consideration. So like TEQ Ultimate Gohan, Angel Golden Frieza, Caulifla, they're kind of already balanced in with the numbers I've done. So that'll be that. Categories, it's out of 2 points. So you're either on a lot of categories or you're not. So, Zeno tier, for me, if you are within 5 points of this possible total, you can be in Zeno tier. So, Super Vegeta. Leader skill, 5. Pure Saiyans and Mastered Evolution, it speaks for itself. It's really good. Offense, this man is always critting. He's always got high numbers. He lays out the damage, right? Defense, I knocked off points because he has to super first or he has to get hit first, right? You don't want him in slot 1, and that's going to be a weakness with a lot of units, so points are going to be docked there. Passive gimmick. So if we look at Vegeta's passive gimmick, so attack and defense 150 plus an additional attack and defense plus 50 when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% after receiving attack. He stuns the attacked enemy when performing a super attack. So Vegeta's gimmick, like when you just read that, I would give that 5 points. Like the guaranteed stunning and all the attack and defense buffs he's getting, that's why I would rate that a 5. Consistency, due to this man's link set, consistency is like how often he's going to super attack every turn, right? So he's always going to put up the same numbers pretty much. He's always going to be super attacking. There's hardly turns you don't see him super attack. Because he does have those key links, right? So he's got, what, Royal Lineage, that gives key. Prepared for Battle, he's got key there. So yeah, he will be supering very often. Super Attack 3. Again, performs a critical hit on super. I would give that 3. That's a pretty busted skill. Team viability, he works on every team. Link set, I mean, he pairs with every Saiyan, right? Even better with Vegeta units. He can clear all the content in the game. His active skill, he gives himself key and attack, and it's fairly easy to activate. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing there. Yeah, attack plus 50% and key plus 5. And how do you get it? 50% or more starting from the 5th turn of the starter battle, or this cell condition, but I mean, who really looks at the cell condition? So, oh, and categories, he gets 2. So, Vegeta, he's got the highest score I gave, 41 points. He only lost points on his defense because basically defense is reserved for you have like 300k HP turn 1, or you guard, right? That's basically where the defense is going to come from. Now, interestingly enough, STR Videl. I mean, she is good when you read her, but is she good? This might be a hot take. I don't know. Leader skill, I gave her a solid 4, right? Because it's not as good as Vegeta's. And I was going to actually put it at 3 because, come on, Defenders of Justice, it's not that great. Peppy Gals is good, but it's not that great. But Key 4, HP attack and defense 170 across the board, that's really good. The only thing her team is lacking is like variety of characters, right? So that's why we're going with a solid 4 for her. Her offense, 5. Videl just gives damage for days. It's ridiculous. Defense, you know what? Her defense originally was going to be a 3, but it's only because she doubles super attacks, possibly triples, and she raises defense on her super attack, right? So after super attacking, her defense is good. It's pretty dang good. That turn 1 slot, though, I mean, I've gone into events and, oh, I just took 100k in slot 1. Well, she didn't dodge. And dodging, I should mention, I'm not including dodging as part of their defense. It's not a defensive stat, right? That's more of their passive gimmick. So, passive gimmick. Videl has a whole essay in her passive. She does so much, right? I'm not going to fully get into it. She's effective against all types. If she dodges, she gets bonus attack when she's hit. Oh, it's just good. Consistency, it's a 4. I docked her points because I don't always get that first super attack off. The first super attack, like, it's a problem with her link set, right? But she will always get that second super attack off, which is nice. So this would have been a 3 if she didn't have that second super attack. But she does, so it's a solid 4 for me. Super attack effect, well, it's when she transforms, it greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. So that's a solid 3 points for me. Team viability, you are going to run her on all of her teams, most definitely. I don't see a reason really not to. Link set, she definitely lost points here. 1 point. Content. She's capable of clearing all those hard modes, right? So definitely a 3. Active skill, I gave her a 2. She gets 20% attack but loses 20% defense, which is kind of a bummer. And the condition is, it's not hard. You just need Gohan on the team. So yeah, it's not like it's difficult to activate. She's on very few categories, so she gets 1 point. So a grand total of 35 points. So she misses out on that coveted Zeno tier that I have. We'll put her down there. Don't worry, these are going to move around still. Don't worry. Okay, so Broly. I definitely have a bias towards Broly. He's my favorite character. I like him, so I tried not to act with those biases in my head. It is what it is. Leader skill, I think it's a solid 4. Planetary Destruction is very good, and Movie Bosses is really good. Now it is attack and defense 170, HP 130, which I wish it was higher for the HP, but you got what you get, right? But Movie Bosses has great units on it, and so does Planetary Destruction, so solid 4. Offense, it's a 4. Not a 5, but a 4. Now, the reason it's a 4, because he starts out with low attack numbers, but just because he can additional a bunch of times, it adds up real quick, and he's stacking attack and defense every turn, so it starts adding up real quick. So I docked points because it's not high off the bat, not at all. Defense, it's the same thing. Not high turn 1, but you get going after turn 1, right? Like at the rainbow level, like I have them, you just don't take damage after you super once or twice. Passive gimmick, oh, it's totally a 5. Like, how can it not be? Where is he? Right here. Reduces damage received by 18%, chance of performing a crit plus 18%, launches an additional attack, medium chance of super, plus an additional key plus 3. Like, come on, these are essays going on. And to activate part of his passive, it's just pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans that you need. Super easy to do. Consistency, because Broly always gives himself ki, he is always super attacking. He is always going to super attack, right? Very easy to do. His additionals, on the other hand, I mean, those aren't always guaranteed. The super attack additionals aren't, but he is always going to have a super, and he's always going to additional. So he's very consistent. His super attack effect, he stacks attack and defense. Very good super attack and effect. Team viability. You can put him on all of the teams he's on, and he will work great. What's he on? Movie Bosses, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Target Goku, Exploding Rage, Inhuman Deeds, Planetary Destruction, Legendary Existence. He is viable on all of those teams and will be a great addition for sure. So 3 points. Link set. It's a 2. It's a 2 because he works better with other Brolys or other Saiyans. The trouble is, Movie Bosses doesn't really have a lot of Saiyans, right? So it's like other Brolys, maybe Turles. So he definitely docks a point there. It's not as bad as Videl, though. Content, he can do all of it. God of Destruction, Extreme Super Battle Road, all that stuff. Active skill, it's his active skill is really good. Like, the ability itself is very good. Ki plus 6, attack plus 60%, effective against all types for 1 turn. Where I docked points, 4 or more super attacks. That's troublesome. He can do that turn 1. You're like, how often do you see that though? Like, that's happened to me once, maybe. So he definitely lost points. Categories, he's on a buttload of categories. So 37 points. Just made the cutoff for Zeno tier there. So our boy, woohoo, he gets to stay. Okay, let's move on. After Broly, INT GT Vegeta. Leader skill, oh, it's a definite 5. Because this man, let's see, here it is. GT Heroes. It's Ki 3, 170 all across the board. That's a great leader skill. Vegeta's family as well. Ki 3, 150. Amazing. Offense, he's capable of massive offensive numbers. Definitely a 5. His defense, like all the other units I've said, it's great once he like gets his orbs. It's just not that great if he gets hit slot 1, right? Passive gimmick, he makes rainbow orbs. He gets a bunch of attack and defense per orb. It's really good. His passive gimmick is definitely worthy of a 5. By the way, just so you guys know, like these are like all top tier units, so their numbers are all going to be consistently high. That's why you won't see too much fluctuation. I think the lowest score is like 30 or something. Consistency in GT Vegeta, because he orb changes, is always going to super attack, right? I always consistently get like 6 or more orbs at least with him. So he's very consistent. Super attack effect. Let's see. I believe he greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. Immense damage. Greatly lowers defense. Who cares about that? But this part is what we're looking for. That's the money maker. Team viability. He works on every team. Link set's amazing. Content. He works in all content. Active skill. It's a 1. There's uh-oh, my dog's barking. Active skill is a 1. It deals like no damage. Maybe 1 million. Categories, he gets full marks for categories, 2 points. So, Vegeta, 39 out of a possible 42 points for me. He gets to stay in Xeno tier. Physical GT Goku, 5 points for leader skill. It's the same, just Goku's family. Offense is a 5. It should be like a 10, but it's only out of 5 points. Defense is a 3. Goku's defense is a lacking. Right? So, attack 180, defense 120. Right? And then defense doesn't come up again until 50% per GT Heroes category ally. Now, he does raise defense for 1 turn, so you will get that. But his defense is only really good if you have GT heroes around. If you don't, he can get caught. He can really get caught. He's gotten me killed before if I tried running him on another team that doesn't have GT heroes. So he does hit hard, but his defense can be caught out. So he did lose a little more points than the others. 3. Passive gimmick, like Vegeta, makes orbs. 5 points. Consistency, 5 points, easy. Super attack, he does the exact same thing. Greatly raises attack, raises defense. Team viability, he works on every team he's on. Link set, amazing link set. Content, he can do all the content still. So this is assuming you use items and stuff, right? Because he can be caught out. I did debate putting this at 2, but he's very valuable still. Active skill, only a 1. Same as Vegeta. Categories, 2 points. He's on a buttload of categories. So 38 points. The man stays in Xeno tier. Okay, AGL Kid Gohan. Leader skill. It's a 3. If we look, AGL Kid Gohan. Heavenly events. Key 3, HP attack and defense 170. Bond of Master and Disciple. Key 3, HP attack and defense 150. So the heavenly event category really needs more units in it. It's not that good right now. Like STR Vegeta is in it, but Bond of Master Disciple, it's okay, right? So like these stats are good when you look at them. I just wish it had a little bit more unit variety. So the card himself is great. Leader skill leaves a bit to be desired. So 3 points there. Offense. He's a 3. In like his best situations, he doesn't hit that hard. Like 4-5 million, like on his best turns. 3. Defense, he's a solid 5. He's one of the few units that gets a solid 5 because he has like 300 plus K defense turn 1. He's not getting touched, right? Passive gimmick, it's a 5. He supports his team. Massive defense. He gives key. It's so good. Consistency, 5. He gives himself key, right? Like, look at this. It's so good. I mean, granted, it's conditioned with having a heavenly events category ally, but that's not that hard to do. Super attack effect. What does he do? Oh, he raises defense. Medium chance of stunning. Yeah, raises defense. Greatly raises attack. High chance of stunning. Yeah, his super attack is great. 3 points. Team viability. You want to run him on every team he's on. He's that good. Link set, 2. Link set, innocence, demonic ways, all in the family. Gaze of respect, it's like meh. But he does like Saiyan Warrior Race, that's fine. All in the family, Saiyan lineage, fierce battle, that stuff is good. So 2 points. Content, he works in all the content. 3 points, easy. Active skill, oh, you better believe 3 points. 58% HP or less is the condition, and then he recovers HP, guards all attacks, raises all allies' defense for 2 turns by 20%. He's good. Gohan is good. 2 points, he's on all the categories. So Gohan meets the threshold for Zeno. Zeno tier. Edit. Undo. Okay, whatever. You guys saw it. I'm just gonna put in 37. Okay, so after Kid Gohan, we got INT SS4 Gogeta, leader skill. He's got 4 points for his leader skill. He is Giant 8 power, Key 3, 170 across the board. I think we're going to get some buffs to this category really soon, next month, in the form of Dragon Ball Heroes and Shadow Dragon Saga. We are kind of overdue for like a new LR for that team. So I think these teams are really good. All the units in it are very powerful. You got the GT Trunks and Goten, Gohan and Goten. Yeah, Trunks and Goten, my bad. The Easy A's are on this team. His leader skill's good. A solid 4. Offense, he's a 5. 200% attack and defense, and then like another 40% attack and defense. Defense is a 4, because, let's see, once he super attacks, greatly raises attack and defense. So like all the other units, not the greatest, slot 1, but he can handle himself slot 2. Passive gimmick, come on. He's effective against everything for like 8 turns. He can counter, like he has a 50% chance to counter super attacks with tremendous power, so it's good. Consistency, he gives himself key. He's always super attacking. He's super effective for like 8 turns. Yeah, always. Super attack, yeah, I just went over that. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Very good. Team viability, always use him on all teams. He's that good. Link set, very good. He gives a bunch of key. Yeah, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, shocking speed, over in a flash, GT, fuse fighter, fierce battle. Yeah, these are all real good links. Content, he can do all of it. Active skill, his active skill is awesome. It's better than Jiren's. Content, or categories, 2. So this man gets 40 points in the end. So I don't know if everyone's going to agree with that number, but how I'm rating him, I mean, the numbers don't lie. for me, right? Like, it really depends on what your box is and how you use your units. This is how I see Gogeta, though. So he is, what, the number 2 unit for me? Yeah, it looks that way. But remember, all these numbers, they're very close to each other, right? Like, come on, Vegeta's 39, like 1 point away. You could easily argue Vegeta's better than Gogeta. So, take it as you will. Angel Golden Frieza, leader skill, it's a 4. So he has Resurrected Warriors and Otherworld Warriors at key +4, HP attack and defense 150. So Resurrected Warriors is decent, Otherworld Warriors, nada. But he gives key +4, which is really good. So his leader skill is a 4. His offense, this man can... My Angel Golden Frieza does like 6 million plus attack stats turn 1 if I want him to. Right? So, very good offense. Defense, He can stack his defense. If you transform, he gets like attack and defense plus 80% on top of his 120% when you super attack. So defense is really good, just can't take it turn 1. Passive gimmick, man, this Frieza, he does it all. I feel like people have kind of forgotten how much he does. So he gets attack and defense 100, plus an additional 50% for 5 turns, and a medium chance of evading within the same turn after receiving an attack, and then attacked enemies' attack and defense minus 30% for 2 turns. That's really good in Extreme Super Battle Road. And then when he transforms, 120 and then 80, great chance of stunning the attacked enemy, and reduces damage received by 50% when HP is 49% or less. I forgot about this for like ever. And then I read it and I was like, oh my god, how could I forget that? So super attack gimmick, or passive gimmick, really good. Consistency, he's always supering. He's always putting up similar numbers. Really good. Super attack effect. So when he transforms, it's not that great. I mean, he does massively raise attack, which is huge. But here, raises defense and seals. So it's mainly because of that why I rate his super attack so high. So he gets full marks. Team viability, he works on all his teams. Link set 2. I took points off because I just wish he had big bad bosses. Why didn't they give him big bad bosses? It's like he's kind of a good guy on Reps Universe 7, but he's kind of not. He's not really an enemy, but he kind of is. I just wish he had it. That's kind of why I docked him a point. I don't know. We could probably argue he gets 3 points there, but it's fine. Content, he can do all the content in the game, full marks. Active skill, turn 1. Turn 1 you can do his active skill. That's one of the best in the game. Easy, 3 points. Categories, he's on a buttload of categories. Full marks. So, Angel Golden Frieza, 39 points is where he comes out. That's pretty good. He's, to my chart, he's tied with, like, GT Vegeta. Okay, Gohan. So he Hybrid Saiyans and Saviors category. It is HP 130, right? But Hybrids is actually really good. Yeah, HP 130. Saviors is like, it's becoming okay, because like we got LR Namek Goku on there now and stuff. So these teams can work really well. Just wish... I'm tired of seeing HP 130. They gotta up the leader skills now. So Gohan's offense. You're probably wondering, why did you rate it a 4? His offense isn't that good. Well, remember, I'm taking into account his transformed state as well, because Gohan does transform, and it's not that hard to do either. When he transforms, his attack is really high, and by the time he's there, it's really high as well, because he's greatly stacking attack and defense. And if he gets hit first, he gets an additional attack plus 40%. So I made his offense 4. You could argue his first form's offense is like a 3. But once he transforms, it's a 5, right? So I just average it out. Defense, 5. Him and Kid Gohan are like one of 3 units on this list that get a 5 for their defense. Gohan guards all attacks. He's just so good. He's so good. Passive gimmick, it's a 4, right? Because it's just key plus 1 at the start of each turn up to 3. The guards all attacks. I mean, that is there, so I guess it could be a 5, plus an additional 40%. It's just, it's not as impressive as some of the others are. And I mean, this one's good too, right? But it's just, it's not quite what some of the others are. So that's why I rated it a 4. Consistency, he can have a problem with linking, but whenever I run him, I don't really have problems super attacking. I don't know, maybe some of you guys do. I can definitely understand the argument to lower that though. But for me, it's a solid 4. Super attack, greatly raises attack and defense, baby. That's a 3. Team viability, run him on every team, please. He is that good. Link set, it's a 2. It's not as bad as Videl, but it's not really good either. So it's a 2. Content, he works in all content. Active skill, it's a 1. His active skill just transforms and it takes a few turns. So it's not like it's the greatest thing in the world. His transformed state is really good, but the active skill itself, meh. Whatever. Categories, he's on a lot. 35 points. So Gohan does not make the cut for my Zeno tier. So, uh-oh. Gohan, you're moving down to God. It's not like it's bad, though. Did anyone else move down? No, Gohan and Videl. Just them. Okay, TEQ, Kale, and Caulifla. They have a really good leader skill. Just because Goku is on, like, Bond of Friendship, right? That's what makes it so good. Rapid growth is getting better. It's still, like, meh. So, 4. Offense. It's dependent on if you're against Universe Survival Saga or not, but it can start adding up fairly quickly. It can go from, like, 2 million no support to like 3.7 million no support if you're against Universe Survival Saga. And that's before they build up. Because remember, they get attack and defense plus 6% up to like 60%. So 10 attacks and you're laughing. And they're stacking attack and defense. So they're getting a lot of attack quick, right? Their defense is a 4. They're kind of the same as like Broly. They'll get hit hard in the first slot, but once you start getting attacks rolling, then they're fine. Passive gimmick, it's a 4 because they have a guaranteed additional attack, and that can be a super attack, right? So let's just look at... Here they are. Yeah, so their gimmick, yeah, like I said, they stack this 6% with each attack performed. But they're guaranteed 12% every turn because of this. Launches an additional attack, right? And then they get this if you're against Universe Survival Saga enemy. And then if we look at Kefla's, we recover 60% HP, which is really good. And then, again, launches an additional attack. High chance of evading enemies' attack, including super. This is the only part that sucks. Oh, sorry. No, this part's fine. It's this part. 6 or more key spheres. Yeah, that's the only part that really sucks with her. I find that if you're against a Universe Survival Saga enemy, there's no point in even transforming, because by the time you get there, you're putting up almost similar numbers anyway. My Kefla is rainbowed pretty much level 10 links. There's only like 2 or 3 links that are level 9. And I've seen them put up similar numbers. So, 4. Consistency. She's always super attacking. When she's Kefla, it might not be the same numbers, so I docked her points for that. But they're always super attacking for me. Super attack effect, 3. Stacks attack and defense. Team viability, 3. Link set, great link set, 3. Content, 3. Active skill, 1, because... right, they just transform, that's it. Categories 2 for 35 points. They're not in Zeno tier. Boop. Alright, PHY Goten and Trunks. Now, I've been waiting to knock these guys down a peg or two. I played with them a bit more, and I can tell you, I still hate RNG. I still hate their passive. Their leader skill is good though, right? Gifted Warriors and Kamehameha. Kamehameha is still awesome, right? It's HP and attack 170, defense 130. So I don't know if it's better or not. It's kind of subjective there, but 4. Offense 3.5 and defense 3, just because it's great chance of attack and defense plus 50%. Great chance of attack and defense plus 50%. A lot of the time I take them in, I like never get it. And like they get hit so hard before I even have a chance to use their active skill. So I'm like, oh man, you guys suck. Passive gimmick. On paper, their passive reads good, right? where are they? Here they are. Attack and defense 150 when performing a super attack. Oh yeah, so you don't want them slot 1 at all. Yeah, great chance. Great chance. Key +1 up to 3, plus an additional, yeah, whenever they evade. So like, when you read that, it's really good. In practice, not a whole lot. That's why I docked him. Consistency. You know what? I'm gonna dock a point right now. I don't like him. I don't like him. Consistency, they're about a 3. They do put up good numbers, but again, it's all RNG based, and it sucks. Super attack effect, it's only a 2. That's because they just raise attack for 1 turn. But their unit super attack is greatly raise attack for 1 turn, and raise allies attack by 30%. So if it was just this, I'd give them like a 1. But because they do that, I was like, okay, I'll be a little generous, give them a 2. Team viability, they're not the greatest on all their teams for sure. You really have to cater to them. So they get a 2. It could be a 1, maybe even. Link set, yeah, it's a 2. It's not that great, because what do they have, like budding warrior? Yeah, innocence. Well, the rest is okay. Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Prodigies is alright. Prepared for battle, Fierce Battle. Okay, yeah, their link set's alright. I don't like them. Content, yeah, they can clear most content. Active skill, their active skill is really good. They get the dodge and bonus attack and defense. Categories, they are on a bunch of categories, but 29.5. Suck it, Goten and Trunks. Take it as you will, but meh, they're going way down. I'm gonna throw them down here for now. Okay, UI Goku, leader skill, it's a 4. Honestly, it's a 4. Realm of Gods, key +3, HP attack and defense 160. That's a dang good leader skill. Offense, it's a 4. Remember, this is taking transform state into account too. So he gets 200% attack when he's transformed, but only 150 when he's not. But he does stack attack and defense, right? So I think a 4 is pretty generous. He hits like 3 million plus turn 1, right? Defense, 4. Yeah, he's got to get rolling a bit. But it's still like in line kind of with everyone else. Passive gimmick. Now, his first form before transforming is like a 2, right? But when he transforms, this man becomes like... Is that one? No, here it is. Yeah, so easy aid, attack and defense 150, and then just awakens. That passive skill is like butt cheeks. It's not that great. Transformed, like, okay, key 3. Oh, that's nice. 200% attack, 100% defense. Great chance of evading enemies' attacks. 70%. It's the same as LR Goku. Disables guard, so he's dealing neutral damage against physical types. And then he guarantees evades for 1 turn when he transforms. So he becomes a god when he transforms. So this man, let's see, his consistency, it's also really high. I usually always get him to super attack. It's always consistent numbers. Super attack effect, stacks attack and defense, it's good. Viability, you want to run him for your Realm of Gods leader, and he works on all his teams. Link set is really good, actually. Let's see. Kamehameha, prepare for battle, over in a flash, godly power, tournament of power, first awaken, first battle. All really good links. You might struggle with first awaken sometimes, but the rest is easy. Content, he can do all of it. 3. Active skill, 0 points. 0. He doesn't... Hold on. No, he does have an active skill. What am I talking about? 1. He moves up. Why did I have it as 0? I don't even know. Okay, he gets 1 point because he transforms. Actually, hold on. That's not even an active skill. No, it's just a transformation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I read that wrong. So I was right. 0. Categories. He's on buttload of categories. So he comes out with 34 points. TEQ Transforming Frieza, leader skill, 3. He leads extreme class, but it's 130. You don't use that unless it's battlefield. And then that's the only time you're ever going to use that. Maybe World Tournament. That's it. Offense, it's a 5. He hits so hard, especially against super types. And he's got that big bad boss's skill, right? And his offense just gets better the more he transforms. Really good. Defense, like everyone else, it stacks. It starts out better in his first form. But again, slot 1, he'll take damage easy. Passive gimmick, it's really good. He recovers HP every turn. He transforms every turn. He gets bonus ki +3 against superclass enemies, bonus attack. It's good. Consistency, it's a 4. He links well with every other Frieza, every other villain unit. Super attack, he stacks, so 3. Team viability, he's so good. He works on every team he's on. Link set, 3. It's amazing. I don't even need to show him, really. Content, he works in all content. 0 points, no active skill. Category, all the categories. He's on a lot, so same score as Goku. I don't know how you guys feel about like awarding points for active skills, but it is an ability that some units have that others do not. And I feel like that does set units apart from others, because like a lot of the times it adds a really good effect. Anyway, Cooler. Yeah, so I had them in God tier, that's right. STR Cooler, 4 points for his leader skill, Terrifying Conquerors, and Transformation Boost. Really good leader skill. His offense is amazing, especially when he transforms, and he's critting against all the Saiyans. There's no stopping him when he does that. His defense is a 3. He is caught lacking. The highest I really see it is like 250. That's at its like peak, kind of. Yeah, 3. Passive gimmick, he's a support type unit before he transforms. And when he transforms, he gets ki and he crits. That's an easy 5. Consistency, he's always attacking, always putting up similar numbers, always critting. Well, not always critting, but you get it, right? Super attack effect, it's a 2. Because he lowers attack and defense, right? And then when you transform, it raises attack. So, I don't know. 1s, to me, are generally like raise attack. They don't do anything else. Well, like immense, I guess, right? But Cooler does enough. He is allowed it to. Team viability, it's about a 2. You won't run him on every team just because his defense is lacking. But he is a good leader. He is a good support unit, and he's got those crits. Link set, very good. He has an amazing link set. You can run him in most of the content. I don't recommend like the God of Destruction event though. Active skill, 1 point. It's just a transformation, but it's a pretty easy active skill to do. And then all the categories again. So 33 points. Bojack. His leader skill is 5 points. It is that good. Space Traveling Warriors, Ki 3, HP attack and defense, 170. That's huge. And Time Travelers. Time Travelers is about to get a big buff with like Fizz Trunks Easy A-ing and some other units that we'll be getting. If INT Goku Black ever decides to Easy A. But you look at Space Traveling Warriors, and you look at the nice shiny new LR that's on it in LR Frieza. And guess who else is on there? Third form Frieza. So this team is really good. You have a lot of options. Jiren, Turles, Frieza, right? So it's good. Offense, he like Cooler, it's the same. His peak can be really high when he transforms. Not as high as Cooler's in base, So I guess you could argue this one a 3. Yeah, let's give him a 3, actually. I'm okay with that. Defense, it's a 4. It's definitely higher than Cooler's. No argument there. Passive gimmick, like Cooler, he supports. And when you're in Super Battle Road, 3 or more enemies, he's given like 50% attack and defense, right? And if you look at his passive when he transforms, he gives himself Ki, and then HP attack, or attack and defense 180. Launches an additional attack, medium chance of becoming a super, so that's what you want. This part, you'll get the 3 or more Ki spheres all the time, or you should. This part is a little harder for sure. 6 or more Ki spheres. It's because we need a good rainbow orb changer for extreme types. We need like a GT Goku or Vegeta, but for extreme. That's what we need. And then Bojack will get better as a result of that, right? Consistency, yeah, it's about a 3 because of that orb thing, so a little lower there. Super attack, his super attack effect is actually really good. Yeah, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and then raises attack infinitely there. So it's pretty good, 3 points. Team viability, about a 2, like Cooler. Him and Cooler are very close. His link set, it's worse than Cooler's for sure because it's more catered towards other Bojack units. However, he does have like big bad bosses, so that definitely improves the value there. Content, he can do most of the content, just probably don't do the God event with him. You probably can, but I don't know. Active skill, yeah, 1 point. Categories, he's on a buttload, 2 points, so 32 points. Okay, now for some of the... Okay, so in the comments, I got a lot of people giving me a little bit of flack for like underestimating these. So these 120% easy A's, don't get me wrong, I think they're amazing. They're very good. On their teams, on their rotations, they are very impressive. Now, when I'm assessing a unit, though, I'm looking across the board at all of these options, though. That's what I did in my first video. I just never went in depth like this. So, leader skill. It's butt cheeks. 2 points. Come on. Come on. Super STR type, key 3, 130, and then like extreme, like, no. You'll run that Dokkan Battlefield. That's it. Offense, 5. Easy 5. 7 million attack stat, turn 1. Okay, sure. Really good. Defense, his defense gets going. It's really good. But again, turn 1, he'll get clapped. Passive gimmick, his passive gimmick is not impressive. Like, he has high numbers, right? But this is the only, like, other gimmick that he does. Medium chance of evading a super attack and countering. You never see that, right? So he definitely loses points there. Whoopsie. Consistency. Oh, he's very consistent though. Full 5 points. Easy. Super attack effect. Yeah, his super attack effect is amazing. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn. Immense damage. Who cares about the defense? Raises defense, though, by 30% for 6 turns. That's good. That's very good. As long as you just keep super attacking every turn, his defense will be good. Team viability, 3. He works on every team he's on. Link set, 3. He's got amazing links. Content, 3. Easy. Active skill, he does not have an active skill like some other units do. That's what sets units apart a lot of the time. Categories, he's on a buttload of categories. So, 33 points, right? So, here, I'll do this, though. Goku will be moving up to God tier. And if you hadn't guessed it, yeah, Vegeta will as well. While I'm there. So, Vegeta, 2 points as well. Vegeta's going to be very similar to Goku. Goku's just a little bit better in attack and defense. But it's close enough that their point values are going to be the same. So 2 for leader, 5 for offense, 4 for defense, 3 for passive gimmick. Consistency is 5, super attack is 3, viability 3, link set 3, content 3, 0 active skill, categories 2, so 33 points as well. PHY Cooler. Another unit that people have been saying I underrate. His leader skill's bad. Like, no one's gonna use it. And why do I give leader skills like 5 points? Well, leader skills are very important. You look at global right now, why is physical Vegeta any good at all? Because he leads pure Saiyans. That is why. What's one of the reasons STR Super Vegeta is so good? Because he leads pure Saiyans, right? It's his leader skill. He's enabling those units to be able to do that good. Cooler's not enabling anyone. He's friggin' not jealous. What's the word? He's a greedy butt. That's what he is. So, only 2 points. Offense, it's lower than Goku and Vegeta. Once he's built up, sure. Absolutely, I'd give him 5. But you got to build him up. Defense, 3. Again, you got to build him up. It can get really high. Don't get me wrong. Like, once he's built up, like 300k, yeah, for sure. But Extreme Super Battle Road, like, I mean, if you don't use an item, you'll get clapped. Maybe that could be a 4. I'd be willing to accept the argument moving that up to a 4. But, I don't know. You got to build him up, though. It takes a bit. Passive gimmick, it's a 3 like the others. He doesn't really do much. He just attack and defense 120, and then, hey, I stack my attack and defense by 8% up to 80. Consistency, he's mostly consistent. Let's see. Why did I give him... I gave him 3 points. It's probably his link. Strong 2 key... Okay, he's only got 2 key links. That's why. Strongest clan in space and shocking speed. Yeah, that's right. I usually have him at like 6 to 8 key on the teams he's on. So it's not always consistent. There are some turns I'm like, oh man, I can't super attack. But if you have like Cooler on the team, guess what? He's super attacking. So you could probably bump this up to a 4. The consistency one. Yeah, I'll bump one of these up. No, Cooler's defense isn't as good as theirs are. Like, I don't think it's close yet. Consistency. Yeah, okay. Super attack. 1. His super attack doesn't do but immense damage, massively lowers defense. It doesn't do anything. It just does immense. That's it. So 1 point. Team viability, he works on all his teams. You know what? I am going to bump this up to 4 real quick. We'll give him a point. I don't mind. Link set 3. His link set's very good. Again, he is missing out on the key, but he does have big bad bosses. Content, you can run him in all the content. 3. 0 for an active skill. Categories 2. So he's at 28 points. So maybe not what some people wanted to hear or see. That is... I mean, I feel like Cooler should be better because I love using him. So I feel like he should be better, but if I'm going by this chart I've made, I don't know, feel free to argue this, by the way. Like, it's not like it's set in stone or anything. It's just what I've come up with. And I'm sure other people will find a way to refine their own system, right? STR Janemba, leader skill 2, offense 3, it's not that big. 5 for defense. He's the 3rd unit to get it. Why? Guards all attacks. It's so good. How can you not? Passive gimmick 2. Like, his evasion actually sucks. He already guards. There's really no point of that. They could have made that better. Consistency, it's about a 3. Oh, hold on. Big Bad Boss, he's got shocking speed and fear and faith as key links. Yeah, so he doesn't give himself key or anything, and he's only got 2 key links there, so consistency is a little lower. Super attack 1, like Cooler, it just lowers defense. Team viability, he works on all his teams. Literally, that guard carries him. Link set 3, it is really good. He gets lots of attack. And if it works out, like you get him next to the units that have like Fear and Faith and whatever else he had. What was it? How'd I forget already? Shocking Speed, there we go. Content, it's a 3. He works everywhere. Active skill, Zippo. Categories, 1. Janemba is not on many categories at all. Crota Body and Mind, Transformation Boost, Movie Bosses. Yeah. One of the few characters like Videl. So 26 points for Janemba. TEQ SS3 Goku, 2 points. His offense is huge, 5. Defense, 4. Kind of the same, right? Same argument. Passive gimmick, 4. He's a Rainbow Orb Changer. Come on, extreme types, pick up your game. We need some. Consistency, 5. Easy. He's always super attacking. He's always getting like a decent amount of Rainbow Orbs too, like 3. 2 or 3 usually. Super attack effect, it's okay. Right? Oh, wrong one. Super attack effect. Raises attack and defense. Medium chance of stunning. Actually, I could probably bump that up. I don't know why it was at 2. I think I made a mistake. Okay, team viability, works on all his teams. Link set 2, content 3 for sure. No active skill, categories 2, so 33 points. Same as like the SS4s. Okay, and then we have AGL Transforming Goku. Like Frieza, it's a 3. His offense is not as good as Frieza's, just because Frieza's got like big bad bosses, right? But his offense is still solid. Defense, 4. Passive gimmick, 4. It's good when you're against like extreme types. So consistency, he's fairly consistent. Like it's only because of that key plus 3 though. Otherwise, because of his link set changing, it would be lower. Super attack, 3, he stacks, so that's good. Team viability, it's a 2. It's because of his link set changing when he transforms that this goes down. Link set, 2. The link set is like meh. Well, sorry, I should say it's good. It just changes, right? He can do all the content in the game. Active skill, he doesn't have one. Categories 2, so 31 points. So, you can see TEQ Hit. Hopefully you didn't skip ahead. Maybe you did. TEQ Hit. I think I placed him there. So, a 5 for leader skill. His leader skill, like, okay, fair enough. He's not out yet, but we know what he does. And we've seen some showcases from other guys online. Universe 6, Key 4, 170 across the board. Okay, that's good. Universe 6 isn't that big, but that's pretty good. And then Universe Survival Saga, Key 3, 160. That is good. That's just like UI Goku's. He's got one of the best leader skills in the game. He is the Universe Survival Saga leader that you want to run. Easy. So, offense, it's a 5. If you don't know, he gets attack and defense plus 20% with each U6 category ally attacking in the same turn. Medium chance of stunning, yeah. Okay, attack and defense 160 when performing a super attack, and then another 80% and effective against all types if they're stunned. So this you'll see in Super Battle Road, but this you will see all the time. That 160 when he supers. So it's really good. Defense, it's a 4. Passive gimmick, yeah, it's good. He lowers enemies' attack and defense when he hits them. He has like huge chances to stun them. It's good. Consistency, it's about a 4. He usually always super attacks. Super attack effect, he raises defense right there for 1 turn and medium chance to stun. So it's good. 2 points. Team viability, he works on all his teams when he's easy aid. Easy. Link set 2. It's like average, Not the best. Could be better, but it's like, it's not terrible, right? Experienced fighters, that's good. Cold Judgment, yeah, Infighter. Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power. Like, these are all good links. It's just you gotta pair them up right. So the new LR that's coming out is probably his best friend. 6 out of 7 links. Okay, content. He's gonna work in all the content. I don't even need to take him in. I mean, I'm going to, and then I'll revisit this, and maybe I'll change my mind. Probably not. Active skill, 0 points. Category, he works on all his categories, and he's got a decent amount of categories. Legendary Existence, Space Traveling Warriors, Target Goku, Rapid Growth. These are all good categories. So 34 points in total. Okay, so going off of what we've seen here. All right. Going back to the tier list here. So, yeah. We'll put Videl up there. I think Gohan was ahead of her, though. Videl had, what, 35? And TEQ Gohan, Kale and Caulifla. Oh, they're both 35 as well. And then, like, the Easy A units are, like, right behind her. Yeah, stupid Goten and Trunks. Get out of here. Oh, 34. So, Goku, that's Goku and Frieza, right? Yeah. So, if we go here, PHY Goku, Transforming Frieza. I think Cooler was ahead. Or, sorry, Hit. Yeah, Hit's at 34. Yeah, okay, so Hit is going to be... Yeah, we can put Hit like there. God, when I look at it though, I want to put him ahead, but I don't know. That's where I'm at so far. Okay, so yeah, if you're within 5 points, you get to stay up here. So that's 37 points or higher. So everyone else up here hit it. Oh, I think it's whoop, like that. Oh, actually, I think Gogeta was like number 2, actually. Yeah, it was Vegeta, and then, yeah, you. Oh, Angel Golden Frieza was at 39, same with Vegeta. Oh, they were ahead of Broly, though. Yeah, okay, so Broly was like here. Yeah, these two are like interchangeable for sure. Again, the points are so close, like it almost doesn't even matter. Vegeta's probably a clear number 1, but the rest of this is very arguable. And then like even down here, like these units all down here, well, Boo can probably go here. But it's like everyone's like 50th unit is going to be different, right? Yeah, so that's actually how it is looking. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, looks like I'm just butting into my own video here real quick. I forgot to put SS3 Goku up into this tier, but he is here right along with the SS4s and God tier. Okay, thanks. Back to the video. Someone's got to be in Yamcha tier, and there's no Yamcha here. Yeah, that's kind of how it's... Oh, wait, Goku should be up there. Yeah. And Janemba... I think Janemba was ahead of Cooler. Janemba. Oh, no, he's not. He's a little bit lower. But Transforming Goku's higher. Yeah. Okay, so that is the new tier list. Again, some of these units can definitely be argued. Oh. Is that right? I have to keep looking back. 31 points. No, Cooler and Bojack are like just barely ahead. Really, it's like it's the leader skills that are putting them ahead. So this is how my tier list is turned out now. Again, it's really subjective. It's how you use them, right? Like when you go into an event and you're like running GT heroes, well, yeah, SS4 Goku is gonna look amazing. Across the board, is he amazing? No, not like these guys are. Is he still good? Absolutely. Anyways, guys, this is looking like the new list. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was a bit of a long one. Thanks for sticking around if you've been here. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Later.